have been gone for a little over a week. I was in California on vacation, my first ever vacation for me, and I had never worked at a job long enough to receive a vacation, so it's kind of a nice thing for me. It was nice to get away for a little bit. I used to live in California. I live in Washington right now. I lived in California for about 22 years, and then I moved up to Washington State with my family. And I just went back to California to see friends and old coworkers. And in the 22 years that I've been there in California, I had never been to Mac or had ever purchased anything from Mac. And so when I moved up to Washington, I thought, oh, I can just go to a Mac store in Washington, and I came to find out that the only Mac that I know of is in Seattle, which is approximately 5 hours away from us. So I was very sad about that, and the only way I could ever order anything from Mac would be to go online and go to their online store and purchase things, but I could never see anything and look at the colors like you can at a store. So knowing that I was going to California, I thought, oh my gosh, I can go to Mac store and maybe actually buy some things that I have seen other YouTube gurus show on their channel. So I did buy a few things. This will be kind of like a Mac haul. I didn't buy that many things, but in my opinion, this is quite a bit for myself, and it was expensive. So I was just going to show what I got, and this isn't to flaunt, this isn't to show, oh, look what I got. I just wanted to show everyone what I purchased, and if anyone liked anything, they could maybe go get it themselves. And because I highly recommend everything that I've received so far. Two of the things that I purchased I have not used yet, which is the Fix Plus, which I purchased. I've heard a lot of good reviews on that, and I've always wanted to try it. I haven't tried it as of yet, but I purchased it anyway. And the second thing I got that I have not tried is the Black Track Fluid Line Eyeliner. Comes in a little pot like that, and looks like that. Hopefully you guys can see this. I'm not sure how my lighting is today. And one of the other things I got, which I love right now, I got one of the paint pots that I hear a lot about, especially from one of the ones I really hear it from is V from Glamour Doll Eyes, which I highly recommend her eyeshadows, so go to her website and check her out. But I got the paint pot in Painterly paint pot, and I've used this quite a bit, and I love it. And I actually use it with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I know you don't need to, because this also works as sort of like a primer, a base, and it also helps your eyeshadows not crease. But I've actually used it with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance first, and then I put the Painterly paint pot over the top, and it actually works really well. I was very surprised. So I got that. The next thing I got was a sheer tone shimmer blush in Sunbask. Looks like that. Back looks like this. And I love this color. Look at that. When I put it on, it's not as dark as it looks. It looks pretty dark when you look at it, but it's actually not too dark. It has some shimmer in it. But it's I consider it like a corally bronzy color. It's just a nice color. She said that the lady that I talked to said that you could use it as a bronzer or a blush, and so I mainly use it for a blush. I haven't tried to use it as a bronzer as of yet, but I'm really liking it. The next two things I got were two palettes, and they were having a deal where it's kind of expensive to just buy one eyeshadow by itself, and so they had a deal where you buy 4 eyeshadows and one of the palettes to put them in. It was actually cheaper than just buying 4 eyeshadows by themselves. So the first one I got looks like that, and the 4 colors, I'm sure a lot of you know what they are already. This is Vanilla, Expensive Pink, Cork, and Espresso. And the lady that helped me pick these 4 colors out said that she really liked the 4 colors herself, and she said that she was probably going to make this palette for herself and take it home. But the 4 colors together go really well. I'm actually wearing it right now, but I've had it on all day. But I am really liking these 4 colors. I've heard a lot about Cork, Espresso, and Vanilla, and I love all of them so far. So I've been using that quad quite a bit. The next one I got is a more colorful little palette. The 4 colors look like that. It's a little more crazy in my opinion. The first one is more neutral colors. This one, the lady called them my crazy colors. But I'd heard a lot about Brulee, and these were 3 colors I'd never heard of before. This one's Free to Be, Steamy, and Lucky Green. And if you've seen my other videos, you know I really like green. And then the Steamy one, I don't know, it just caught my eye, and I wanted to try it out. So far I haven't, I've tried Free to Be, but I haven't tried any of the other colors yet. They were also having a deal where there are new colors coming out, new eyeshadows that were coming out, and they had a jar of them, and they said you could go ahead and pre-order them. So I picked out 2 that I really liked, and of course with me liking the color green, the one green that I picked is just, the way to describe it is just a grassy green, and I believe the name of it is called Grassy Green. And then the other color I picked was more of a lime green, and I believe the name of the color is called Lime. But I picked those out, and she said that they would have them shipped out to me when they came out, and I believe they came out, or they're going to come out this Friday. So I don't know if that means all MAC stores are getting them this Friday, but those are the 2 that I picked from that, and I can't show you samples of them because they didn't have any yet. So that's all I got from MAC this time, but hopefully I'll be getting more things from MAC as time goes when I have more money. But yeah, so that's my little mini MAC haul that I got, and if any of you have any other suggestions on different MAC products that you really liked and that you think I should maybe try out, just let me know. I'm really liking coral colors, so if you know of like a coral blush that MAC might have, or any coral eyeshadows, that would be really helpful if you could just let me know. And that's about it. We'll be doing a few tutorials, makeup tutorials, with the 2 palettes, the quads that I got. I will be doing a few tutorials with those colors, so just look for those in upcoming videos, and thank you for watching.